nobody will feel awkward. So everybody just stand up real quick and let's move to the front. All right? If everybody stands up now and moves to the front. Yeah, there we go. Look, my right side. Hey, shout out to the right side. Clap it up for yourselves. Right side. There we go. There we go, right side. Feel me? Yeah, fill in the first two rows. Hey, it's a good time. Feel me? It takes a lot to come on this stage and these mics and like say things to people and tell your message. So I appreciate y'all. Feel me? Yeah. The poets want to feel y'all energy today. They got a lot of strength they want to give to y'all, okay? So yeah, let's make it personal. Appreciate y'all. Y'all clap it up for yourselves. Thank y'all so much. So before I get started, I just want to introduce myself. My name is Big Leak or Malik, just that God has been emailing y'all and talking to the poets and Zoom calling. Yeah, so I'm that person. And also, I'll be the host with the most today, your mama's favorite host. And it's going to be a great time. We got a lot planned for today. We're going to hear from our poets. We're going to hear from the director. But first, we're going to hear from some youth and Mr. Andre Love with a musical performance. So, welcome to the stage. Everybody clap it up for Andre Love, Duran, and Irene. Everybody make some noise. Make some noise. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. Yeah.
This is our band.
Oh, that sounds so beautiful. Let me see that.
Everything changing. Time is moving so fast that the wind changes. Seasonal colors fading like our friendship. Time to transition. I hope my wrongs can be fixed. I'm way beyond acceptance. So now. I've been so low lately. Burning sage to clean the space we hold forward thinking. But it's 3 a.m. This home's getting lengthy. Been chasing my dreams instead of chasing ladies. I swear I'm searching for myself. So now I'm moving on. That cycle is dead and gone. Oh. Gonna take a lot with me. I learned a lot along the way, but now I'm moving on. I'm a highly thoughtful individual. I've been left behind, alone in my mind, of its left residual. I'm walking outside trying not to hide. Why is this so difficult? So please allow me to give you a visual of my life. Had the greatest cousin. He taught me everything I know. Had a girl I loved, but I had to let go. Had another loved her. Now I hope she flies high. I lost everything I love. So now I make few things mine. Now I'm doing good. I'm building back my pride. I'm thankful for my hood. My brother's down the ride. I'm looking at my new thing. How she's so fine. Crazy roller coasters. Take me on a ride. But I'm building back now. I'm building up my pride. Patching up inside so much better. Oh wow. I just wish I could go back and tell me it's alright. Cause we're stronger now. Yeah, we're stronger now. Oh, we're stronger now. Yeah, we're stronger. I use that passion. Music helped me let go. I'm finding light in my soul. Wasn't always honest. I held a lot inside. Lost the version of me vanished. I was super gas, searching over this, racing in a bunch of circles. I was lost, changing by the smoking mirror falling off. People that I call friends falling off, not picking up calls. I was doing bad job. Was doing bad job. It's such a bad shit. Music helped me let go. It's such a bad shit, yeah. But the music helped me let go. You just have to passion, yeah. Music helped me let go. You just have to passion, yeah. Music helped me let go. Now I'm moving. That cycle is dead and gone.
Have some tech issues, but clap it up again for Irene, Andre Love, and Duran. Yeah. Y'all welcome Mama D to the stage. Come on. Yeah. It's the welcome with us, and then we'll bring up
I do?
we did.
Oh, okay. Hello, beautiful poetic family. Yes, this is the moment. This is actually one of the moments. Earlier today, when we were preparing, James asked me to do a little interview, a few seconds, and he asked me about why is this so important to youth voice? And I was like, let me channel the voices of youth poets who have told me why this is so important. And Selma, where are you? I'm gonna call you out for a second. Sitting back there. Selma said to me that when she met us and she did a poem participating in the Slam for Brave New Voices a few years back, she said that that was the first time she knew that people wanted to hear what she had to say. And I can't tell you how many times I've heard young people say they're listening, my voice matters. And I've witnessed young people take poems to the delegates, to the state, to budget hearings, to address teen violence, food insecurity.
Yeah, gentrification, anything.
Yes, all kinds of things that are happening in their young lives when they would rather be just chilling and, doing random stuff. They use their voice to make a difference in their lives. And then the other thing I know from Brave New Voices and the young people, I'm gonna call some of them out. The guy sitting on that back row, can you raise your hand, young man? You, with the earring, yes, you. Andre Love went to Brave New Voices for our first year in calling you out, 2008. Standing beside me, Malik in 2016.
16 years old.
Dayana Lee, I'm gonna call you out, Poet Laureate, and Brave New Voices that year. I know I'm missing somebody in the room. Emeka Anyuramba, right there. So I know poetry not only gives you a space and a voice, but a chance to meet other young people from different spaces and places that you may never have the opportunity to meet. And also it gives you a space, what young people have said, the courage to say things you wouldn't get the opportunity or maybe not find your voice to speak to. So for the adults in this space, we are fortunate that they trust us to be in a space with them when they're telling their truth. And this means the world to me to stand behind you all. So this is a special day. For me, again, the last thing I'm gonna say is, for me, it's really not about winning a prize or anything like that. I don't do it for those reasons. I do it because I wanna elevate youth voices, especially voices that don't get platforms like this, like our LGBTQ community, like all the different races, ethnicities, gender identities that mainstream just doesn't seem to know that we exist. Women's voices, just all of that. Y'all represent the reason why we do this. And so if you're not going to be named the laureate today or the ambassador today, like, all of this is for all of you. So thank you all for being here. Thanks for being a part of this. We have a lot to share with you all beyond this day. Thank you.
Let's clap it up for everybody. So, again, I just want to welcome you all to the 2024 HRYPL Commencement Ceremony. We appreciate you for being here. And first, I want to say a huge shout out to Norfolk Botanical Gardens for allowing us to be in that Rose Garden Hall and this beautiful space. Let's clap it up for them. And talking about Norfolk Botanical Gardens, I want to bring up the VP of Operations. Everybody clap it up for Jessica. Let's make some noise for Jessica. Yeah. Yeah, either one of you.
Thank you all so much for that wonderful welcome. It is my honor to welcome you all here tonight. So I am the Vice President of Operations here. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Afternoon of Inspiration and Creativity. As a fellow writer and published author, I applaud your vibrant young voices for sharing your stories, your truths, and your dreams with us. Also, here's the emotion. Poetry is near and dear to my heart, and words matter. And I say that to you all. This is such a wonderful organization. I'm so proud to be part of this day with you all. I started writing poetry as a young person to help me process my thoughts and feelings about the world around me. I encourage all of you to keep writing, creating, and raising your voices for awareness and social change. Here at NBG, our core values as an organization include community connections, sustainability, and innovation. You're all part of that here in Laureate. We share this amazing planet, and it is our belief that the best way to influence positive change, no matter what you find important, is through education, collective empowerment, and social activism. Norfolk Channel Garden is honored to host today's event, where every word spoken is a seed planted in the hearts and minds of anyone who will listen. Welcome.
Let's make some more noise for Jessica. Great. Awesome. So if we call your name to come speak on the mic to perform anything, please use this mic that I just moved back because I clipped a wireless mic so our live folks can hear us. Let's make some noise for the people watching the live and streaming at home. Yeah, there we go. So before we get started with the poets, I want to bring up one more person. Please, let's welcome Virginia's Poet Society's president, Cheryl Cooley. Everybody clap it up.
Thank you for showing my height. I had this wonderful little speech prepared for you guys, but I think it's more important for me right now to just speak from my heart. I traveled yesterday to Charlottesville, where I got to be a part of a historic event crowning the first community college poet laureate for the state of Virginia. Wow. It was completely amazing, just as this event was amazing. And I feel like that is an appropriate way to launch into National Poetry Month as we celebrate all that we know poetry to be. But these events this weekend have made me really think hard about a little 7-year-old girl who I loved so dearly, who sat in her bedroom, hope I can make it through this, and wrote poems by flashlight after her mother told her to go to bed. Because she wanted to write, she wanted to have a voice, she wanted to be connected to something other than the things and the people who were around her. That writing stayed a secret for so long until she got to college and she had to compete for a scholarship, and that was the way she did it. From that point to this one, she has not stopped writing. She became president of the Poetry Society of Virginia, and she is joining me here today. And I think about her as I listen to all the people I've met in this entire weekend, talking about all the things that poetry does. So I'm going to piggyback on a lot of what Mama D said to you guys. It's about connection. It's about recording yourself so that you can see what pathways you've taken and what are possible before you. It's about community and family and expression and being able to say that you have a voice, what you say matters. I am so proud of each and every one of you in this room, poet or non-poet, poetry patron, poetry supporters, poetry, people who want to holler about poetry. It's amazing that we've come to the point where we can gather and know the power of that art form. It is very powerful. It has changed the world and will continue to do that. I'm looking forward to everyone who's going to be crowned today because you too will carry the tradition and continue the history of this wonderful, wonderful art form. It's everywhere. Poetry is everywhere we look. It's in us, it's outside of us. And I'm so proud to be a part of it and here with you. Thank you.
Let's make some more noise. Come on. I just fixed the problem. I'm just messing. Shout out to DJ Lee Trent on 10 over there. So just fix that problem. Y'all can use any mic y'all want, okay? So y'all don't have to choose a specific one. Y'all ready for some poetry? Right. So, it's gonna be in random order. I'm gonna just call you up if you hear your name. Just get ready to perform. So just all the poets, could y'all please just make sure that y'all have a poem in mind. You can do any poem that you want when I call your name, okay? All right. So, y'all ready for the first poet of the night? Y'all not making enough noise for me. Yeah. First up, everybody clap it up for Grace. Come on, make some noise. Clap it up, make some noise for the poet. As they make their way to the stage. We gonna show love today. Here we go, y'all. Yeah.
Hello.
There we go. Go in, poet.
Hello, everybody. I'm Grace Puma, and some of you may have heard this before, some of you haven't, but this is pie safe. I sit too close to the TV screen, and it casts that cool blue glow surrounding me. From the black shadows emerges the beautiful young woman, all neat white curls and a dark painted Cupid's bow. She stares right at me with those sad, inky eyes. I don't remember what the world ever looked like in color. Squinting upon the glare of her porcelain skin, I start to believe all I've ever known is light in the absence of it. I can't imagine that woman ever got old. I sit, watching the fan on the ceiling like a wheel spoke, round again, for time is a wheel that will not bend, still in spin, terrifying, like the weight of a gun, like a gun store. I sit, trapped in a burning house, like some damsel tied to railroad tracks, no way out. And I beg, oh seer, take me to unreal worlds of spectacle and seduction and nothing more. Chip away at the paint, the curled wallpaper, the drywall. On my scraped knees, tear me down and build a strip mall. Hell is a felony. Heaven is a guilty plea. When elephants fight, it is the grass that suffers. It's you and me, worn as a throw rug beneath feet that stomp out the most intricate weave. And I can ask AI to generate a picture of war, and with the briefest turn of the loading sign, it can capture masses and smoke and downturned faces, a conglomeration of every uniform and every massacre it's ever seen. But if I stare too close at that pile of bones, they bend and blend together. Where one begins and another ends, I can't tell, because it can't quite capture the hands right. It puts 3 fingers on the trigger. Oh, Oracle, can you tell me who is sane? Is it the creature with a motherboard or the creature with a brain? I am in doubt whether to pronounce you God or robot, but I think rather you are God. And when they run out of names for all the hurricanes, they'll just start over. Because it's a car crash, it's a bomb, in slow motion, and everyone knows it. Thank you.
Let's make some noise for Grace. There we go, poet. I'm loving it. Y'all ready for the next poet? Everybody, clap it up, make some noise for Faye Rules. There we go.
This mic is a little tall. It's okay. Hi, y'all. My name is Fayruz, and today I'm going to be reading a poem that I wrote inspired by an image called Juan Dispersion Wind with Water. It's an art piece that has like a lot of smoke of different colors on it. It's a very beautiful art piece by Sheila Isham, and it was for a Writer's Eye contest for UVA. And it's about the genocide of the Palestinian people in Gaza, because that's what a lot of my recent work has focused on. Because it's hard to wake up and do normal things and just go to school with just while everything's going on. All right, so this is I Find the Remnants of a Generation on the Corroded Concrete. And the child's eyes ask if clear skies mean impending doom because they were born in soot and shrapnel. And the child's forearms ask if swirling surnames engraved with ink on skin will identify their fingerless corpse, or if scattered nails will point in their direction. And the child's face asks if flame has clawed its way across and burned through their hair. And the child's ears ask if their mother is the one crying, or if that is the heavenly tune of parents resting on fantastical fig trees. And the child's legs find soft grass and scarred knees, clothed in silky emerald and dripping fire opal. And God's fingers become swing sets, and his open mouth whispers lullabies, and angels join in rounds of tag, and bombs become far-off mosquito bites, itching for a renewal of blood. Thank you.
Make some noise for the poet again. There we go. And just a quick note, during poems, if you liking a line that sound really, really good to you, you can do like some good food, like that was a good line. Or you can snap, you feel me? Let's try some snaps out. Come on, snap it. There we go. There we go. Great. Next up, I need y'all to make some noise. Clap it up for Irene. Come on, make some noise.
The poem I'm going to be reading today, it's called My Life, and it's just a reflection on like feminism and the different forms it can take and the intricacies of like ethnic backgrounds and relationships. My life. Mary John, my life. My father says to my mother, two simple words filled with a lifetime of love. At home, I feel loved, yet outside, I'm ashamed. I see all of the other girls with their handsome fathers, faces filled with youth, hair still a natural dark brown. I look back at my own father with his wrinkling skin, and small wisps of white hair are all that remain. I hear their whispers about my family, talk about how odd it is, how my father looks old enough for my mother to be his daughter, or how my mother looks as if her parents had forced her to marry an older man, how my family seems to look so traditional. Their prying eyes and open ears always find a way into my home, yearning for action, anything to make their delusions come true. They want so desperately to believe in the oppression of my kind of woman. Act like we hide behind our headscarves and veils, when in reality, we see freedom of choice in what they see as an attack on our freedom. Clouded judgment. They have never been able to lift the fog and see my people, my family, for who we truly are. They don't see how my father waits eagerly to eat alongside my mother, despite coming home hungry after a long workday. They don't see how happily my mother speaks about my father, filled with pride at his latest accomplishment. They don't see how effortlessly conversation flows between my parents, no room for disagreement or unsaid feelings. Yet they paint my people as the problem, glorifying their own standards as morals and human rights. They don't know I notice how their fathers grab on extra tight to their babysitter's new waist, or how their mothers feel the need to be at their husband's beck and call, how they say that boys will be boys and then leave their women to suffer with constant reminders of, I used to want to be like them. Wanted their part-time jobs, their weekly manicures, and stylish boyfriends. I wanted to be called babe or my girl. Wanted to wear their ownership and a diamond ring around my finger, a symbol of eternal love and loyalty, while theirs lay forgotten on the floor next to their secretary's bed, and then they acted as if they knew what true love was. Mall trips, yacht parties, trips to Paris, buying gifts and buying silence. You look so beautiful, baby. Common flatteries covering up the deep wounds. That's when I knew I would never be satisfied as a pretty face with no voice, as the constant smile and source of stability, as the one he could run back to when he made his next mistake. A replacement for his mother who is expected to fix it all. I needed to escape this world of high heels, suave husbands, and unrealistic expectations. So I donned my headscarf, took back my liberty, eager to grow out of babe and back into Mary John. Thank you.
There we go, poet. Come on. And I appreciate y'all crowd because y'all got into it. You feel me? Y'all weren't real quick. Y'all started snapping and good job. Good job. Next up, my brother, little bro. Come on. Everybody clap it up for Daquan.
My name is Daquan, and I'm a farmer. My first plant, a sunflower. It grew taller than me. I was 12 then. I grow carrots, kale, jalapenos, and ghost peppers. We had a supermarket full of fruits and frozen food. There was like 28 hours of Save a Lot, and it closed. So I went to my second home, the garden, and gave out food. Then came Family Dollar. When you walk in, it was smaller. They had school supplies, car parts, just enough to get us by. I saw a gray cloud, a huge puffy smoke. Then went through Boost Mobile, we got our phone, Aces, where we're catching our check, the seafood restaurant, we ordered takeout, and all the way down where Save a Lot was. We have no more stores. They said 2 kids burned down, but I don't want to believe kids capable of doing that. But someone has enough money. Someone can help us, like me, get us a new supermarket. You could be anywhere else today, but you chose to be right there in the seat. But this is not just some community. This is my home. I want what's best for them, best for us. My name is Daquan, and I'm a farmer.
Shout out to the poet and the farmer, Quan. There we go, Quan. All right. And the last poet for this round, I need y'all to make some noise. Clap it up for Chloe. Let's clap it up for Chloe. Yeah. Next up, Miss Chloe, I don't think is here. Yeah, next up, we got Sama. Everybody clap it up for Sama. Make some noise. Yeah.
Hello, everyone. This is a poem that I
have yet to perform is dedicated to my homeland of Egypt and my grandfather and my grandmother. And a lot of my poems talk about the experience of being a member of the diaspora, of being away from your relatives and your family and your homeland, and how much that kind of tears you into pieces while you try to find your identity and while you try to find who you are. My grandfather's garden has bore witness, and I the testimony, to an era come and gone, to the mango juice dribbling down my chin, sticking like sin onto my innocence, on the land of my forefathers, but not my children, on the oceans between me and my next of kin. You are everything I am, and I am everything you've been. And if you squint, my pomegranate painted hands are my mother's fingers, pricked by roses, her chin scraped by the earth, blood soaking the ground, identical down to the bone. And if you listen, my heart breaks like the crush of sunflower seed between teeth, spat back out like a confession after all of these years. And it beats like the clink of spoon against cup of tea. And in the breeze, you can hear the hum of my grandmother's tongue, singing Warda, singing Batwanna speak, Winta Ma'aya. I relish your companionship when you are with me. Batwanna speak, Wabala'i fi Urbak Dunyaya. I relish your companionship, and in your closeness, I find my world. I find I find my world. Ya dunya, my life, ya hayati, my heart, ya qalbi, my soul, ya ruhi. I found you once and I never found you again. You are my first love, grapevines winding like curls of hair, soil as tender as a pair of eyes, sky as bright as a shared smile. Your sky, my uncle, tossed me up towards, peals of laughter reverberating in my lungs. And for a moment, I am a dove before the shooting. I am the flying before the falling. I am a soul in the ascending. I am a testament to everything you will become. To these roots, I say, long live, and may you never be unearthed. And to these seeds scattered by western winds, may you reunite with your blossoms. And to you, I bear witness, I belong to no one else. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Let's send some more love to Salma, please. When a poet is up here, just give y'all some poetry culture. When a poet is up here, and you want to show them some energy, maybe they need some love, they need some support on stage. Let's put your hand out, send that love, send that energy, showing them that we are here, okay? Show them that we are here, because a lot of these stories are being told by teenagers, like teenagers. So let's show them that love. You feel me? Warm it up. All right. There we go. Shout out to Salma again, please. Yeah. So we're about to take a quick intermission from the poetry and have our TDP performers up right now. So I need y'all to blow the top off this building and welcome Myra, Nitty, and Jahim. Come on, make some noise, make some noise. There we go. Come on, come on. Y'all keep clapping. Keep going, keep going, keep going.
Hi guys, I'm Nitty.
I'm Jahim.
And we made a song.
Test 1, 2. Test 1.
We made a song at Kids in the Perfect Spring Break Camp. And I think it's called Western. Yeah, Western.
Moving us around, making big ideas. Turn to the jungle like the lions and the cheetahs. You can ride with me, it don't matter who you be with. Me and my gang, hanging out. No, it didn't come out at the end. We get green like a garden. What? Like a garden? Getting started. Always getting better, so I always keep up. That's fine, that's fine. Make it big, ideas. Run to the jungle like the lions and the cheetahs. You can run with me, it don't matter who you be with. Me and my gang hanging out, we be chillin'. Make it big, ideas. Run to the jungle like the lions and the cheetahs. You can run with me, it don't matter who you be with. Me and my gang hanging out, we be chillin'.
There we go. Everybody, make some more noise for Myra, Nini, and Jaheem. They gonna leave you with 2 mics instead of helping a young brother out and putting one on the mic stand. There we go. Shout out to Mecca. Yeah, I'm gonna just hold this one. Perfect. Yeah. All right. No, that one gotta stay because it got this. Yep. All right. So, y'all ready for the? What? Every time you put a mic up there, it always fall off. Was y'all there on Friday? Oh my gosh! Every time you put a mic on the day, it fall down. All right. Shout out to Mecca again. That's my brother. Perfect. I'm a host that likes to have a lot of fun with me and making a lot of jokes up here. So just laugh and humor me, please. Thank you. The teens at the teen center don't laugh at my jokes, and now I'm only 24 and they act like I'm 67. They act like I'm the corniest, old lame person ever. So please just humor me. No, I'm not telling stories, man. Yeah, I know you love me, Faye. Love you too. All right. Y'all ready for the next poet? Yeah. Y'all make some noise for my boy. Everybody give it up for Jack. Me, Jay. Sorry, Jay. Come on, Jay. Let's get it. You got it.
Yeah.
Yo.
How y'all doing? Y'all good?
Yeah.
All right. The name of this poem is Our Silent Voice. It's the word of truth that leads my poem. The thought of wisdom I spew on my page. I take control of my soul and I call my anger thoughts that lead to my outburst because who else will? I will be successful. I will not fail. I will prevail. I will not fall short to the simplistic challenges that stand in front of me. The challenge is only 10% of this world overcome. The challenge of self-love. But why is it so hard to come across self-love? I have a better question. When will parents finally see their kids cry for help instead of ignoring them? Disregarding them as ignorance, or a phase, or childishness? When will my voice be heard? When will y'all start to care about me? When will the world realize we are just kids? When will our silent voice be heard? Thank you.
Make some more noise for Jay. Yeah. Your poems are very honest, bro. You really be telling your truth a lot. I appreciate you. Y'all ready for the next poet? Let's clap it up for Miriam.
good. That's good, Mom. That's good.
Perfect. Thank you. All right. Debate of the day. Which poem to do? All right. Guess I'm going to show a new one to you. And by new, I do mean I was working on this 20 minutes ago. So, let's go. All right. My name is Mimi, and I will be performing the poem Pronouns. Pronouns seem so easy when we learn them in elementary English class, with pictures and worksheets, an easy part in this beautiful life. Pronouns seem so complicated with how they're politicized, for how they're criticized, for exercising the right to individualize ourselves in this beautiful life. Pronouns seem pretty simple to me. It's just a question after yours are presented. The question allowing for deviation and respect. For that's all we ask for in this beautiful life. Pronouns seem so disrespected as they get thrown around by the news, with so little respect that all we become the ones criticized in this beautiful life. Pronouns seem so underestimated. Can't you see the importance of a definition, of defining how we are defined by others and deciding how we define ourselves in this beautiful life? Thank you.
Everybody clap it up again for Mimi. Yeah. There we go. I'm sorry. If I walk off stage before I do this, just bear with me. I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot. All right. Y'all ready for the next poet? That was lame. Y'all ready for the next poet? Yeah. There we go. Make some noise. Make some noise. Y'all clap it up. Make some noise for Durant. I want to walk off. This tall enough?
It's a little bit tall.
Make it taller. Gotcha. That's good.
I just wrote this, and it's called Hard Goodbyes. You stopped saying goodnight, and I stopped sleeping. Waking up to bags dragging me back down into the covers. You stopped saying goodnight, and I worried for you. I would stay up so late, I woke up not knowing I had slept. Sleep starved, mind degrading, I held on to that love. I still checked in. I clipped my eyes open, staring at my screen, waiting for you. You stopped saying goodnight, and the night stopped being good. I sat at my desk with Do Not Disturb turned off and my volume turned up, hours on end. And I'm so young. I shouldn't be down about something bound to be temporary. Trivial childish relationships should be put behind me. You stopped saying goodnight, and I turned to the homie. Long conversations, wondering if I should give up or be dragged along. He says leave, I say stay. You stopped saying goodnight, but I kept texting you. Hey, what you doing? You good? You okay? Trying to emulate the nonchalant guys that get your attention, I'm a terrible liar. You won't say goodnight, so I have to let go. I wanted us so bad, so bad. It was easy for you to stop saying goodnight. It's gonna be hard for me to say this goodbye.
Everybody clap it up, make some noise for Durant one more time. Next next up, we got on the mic. Y'all make some noise for Noel Shelton. Let's get it. Come on, make some noise. Clap it up until they make it to the stage.
Check.
Yeah, there you go.
Glasses off. All right. So my name is Noelle, and the poem I'm going to be performing today is called "The Script." And I want to give a little background about it because it's based off of like the stereotype of Black women having to be like being angry. But in this poem, I'm asserting all the reasons why we have to be angry, you know, like why we should be angry. So this is kind of what that is based off. Angry, a verb that means to be so full of sorrow you only digest blood. Taste the crunch of rage boiling on your tongue as you swallow the bitter pill of Black. An adjective that describes the absence of power, an absorption of pain. See how the light is stolen and shines in shades of woman. A noun that means to be adult caregiver with no responsibilities, to leak, to be spread thin and still act as bridge. These are three separate words, yet somehow they become intertwined into one syllable. With the sound of Black women's names strung along the bare pavement, we are cut like black sheep because the fibers of our skin run too deep. We bleed for America's gain. And just when I thought we were free, chains hang across our neck from a tree not too far away from poverty. This is considered a fair exchange, our pain dissected in unbearable ways. Even our own people fall into a void of self-hate, disrespecting the body that spread their eyes open to see a life their Blackness cannot satisfy, to see the fear dawn upon her eyes, questioning if her child will remain alive, to see a world that covers its past quicker than it covers our bodies, to see a hashtag spread faster than justice. This is a life of corruption where the government lives off our consumption and thrives from the disruption. So when they ask you to list your reasons, to write your complaints, you tell them, 1, I'm mad our children know death better than their own name, know grief before they could learn to say goodbye. 2, I'm scared Black girls will be seen as a cougar when they're really a butterfly, pimped into a cycle way before they even learn how to fly. 3, I'm furious that freedom didn't unchain our mentality. 4, why are Black women the vest to a bullet before we're the victim, the lifesavers, and least likely to be saved? 5, yes, I'm still mourning slavery, like how it lives rent-free in the minds of the Black community. We be trapped in a purgatory. 6, how can you expect us to heal from wounds that were never bandaged? 7, I'm mad our truth is buried somewhere deep beneath this country's lies. 8, why is it when Black women evaporate into thin air, there's no thunder or storm, only silence? Why does speaking up translate to aggression? Is it because the fumes of our voice dare to threaten what you have named nation? 10, how many reasons will it take for our angry to be seen as powerful as the breath that birthed pathways as a vault, energetic matter transforming into change? What if our angry was seen as human instead of the culprit? Angry, a verb that means to propel into the future. Wait, let's go back. What if our angry was seen as human instead of the culprit? What if the script was reversed to woman? a noun that means half mystic, half preacher, black, an adjective that describes the shades of creation, angry, a verb that means to propel into the future. This is no longer a story of loss. It is one of revolution. Thank you.
There we go, poet. Asha. Hey, Dayana, if I was writing like them, I probably could have been a U Poet Laureate too when we was going back together. Why? Y'all are some writers in here, like every single poet that done touched this stage is amazing. All of y'all are amazing. But gosh, wow. Okay. Next up, on the mic, everybody clap it up for Chloe.
That one was a hard one to come after, but try my best. So mine's called Morning Sun. You do not have to tell me. I, too, sometimes leave raisins in my mouth, my tongue feeling its alien texture of hard wrinkles wallowing in my saliva. You punctured my skin by accident, collarbone grazing canines. No choice but to let me in, I know. I have spent every morning like the walls were blue and the blocks of light yellow, only seeing the sun by the shadow it casts under my feet. But this morning, I washed it through everything. Free from my sheets, I learned how the sky blooms without passing by green. And of course, the river shimmering with fire was beautiful. It reflected so many shards at once, I could not write them all down. No, I did not cry because it was over. I just have not hugged enough people without clasping my hands behind their necks, leaning my body out and down, hanging limp from my crossed fingers. I could have called everything romantic, all the faces in their own lights and spaces. We measured, then compared each. This way, we did not have to talk about the meaning of a sunrise. I have been busy piling up dirty clothes in the bottom shelf, stuffing whatever will hold. The sun setting. I learned too late I could sit in the laundry room watching everything swirl, a form loving. I now solidify you there, swinging your feet to the rhythm of the machine, it crashes the bass line. Then the world would be flat, stretched to fit the screen. I could tint the film orange and green until our limbs become the visual metaphors. But while you saturate until the white laundry has hue, I stay foolish enough to erase the good memory that you'd call love. I will swallow the stars and melt the burn before I become a lover. With a numb tongue, I will spoil more bitter because time goes on. Clouds do not form overnight, neither did the dust, and still this is better than loving it all. Thank you.
Make some noise for Chloe, everybody. All right, before I call this next poet up, is there any other HRYPL or VAYPL poets that want to get on the list, get on the mic, have a poem to share that's really heavy on their heart? Let me know. Just put your hand up and I'll walk around once I call this next poet up. But next up, everybody clap it up. Make some noise for Jada! There we go, Jada Summers to the stage, y'all. Come on. Go get him. I thought you were about to walk away. No, I wasn't. I was getting on this one.
Hi, I'm Jada. This poem is called I Am Living Vicariously Through You. It's about my mother. I am living vicariously through you. Words my mother said to me last week. And without knowing, she summed up everything I had ever thought about her. See, what she really meant was, I am watching you live the life that I didn't. I am witnessing you be the person I always wanted to be. See, what she really meant was, thank you for having a voice loud enough to overpower trauma and constant misunderstanding, for having a voice louder than pain, a voice louder than hers. My mother, I cry for her. Though I resented her, not understanding that if I'm going to resent anybody, it should be the generational cursors who have put me in a cage, telling me to break out while simultaneously tightening the chains. My mother, I love her. I adore her, though I cannot be her. I cannot be a product of the pain that once shaped her. That pain will not be mine to bear. I have enough to dissect in this bloodline already. I am living vicariously through you. Words being the trigger to my tears. I love you, but I can't do everything that you wanted to, Mom. I can't be that person you desired to be. I can't do what you desired to do because now is my time, not yours. I wish I could give you a better chance to be better, to mother you the way I will one day mother my children, give you a better chance to survive the easy way. But you're grown now. There is no easy way. I wish you knew boundaries. I wish you knew love. I wish you honored yourself because then you wouldn't have to live through me. If you knew, you wouldn't have to regret the decisions you made. I'm scared. Scared of our family. Scared of pain. And all I know about our family is pain. I'm scared. Scared of you and your hurt. The hurt so powerful that you rip me to shreds with your tears. But I digress. I love you so much, Mom. But I'm terrified of your teachings, so I'm sorry for not living for you. I can't live for you. I love you. But living for you scares me because I'm afraid I will become you. Thank you.
The stories, man, the stories on these teams. Wow. Let's make some more noise for Jada. All right. Next up, we got another Jada to the stage. Y'all make some noise for Jada! Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right, there we go. Go in,
Hi, I'm the other Jada, the one who almost came up here when the other Jada was performing. My poem's called She's Raising a Village. I'm sorry. She's raising a village while carrying the whole world on her back. Known in her tribe, yet she's always giving gifts to everyone else. Deep down, she knows she isn't cared for, like a flower not getting enough water. Still, she's learning to embrace the world around her. She's raising a village. She's raising a village in this generation where you can't express yourself. People abusing her mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Like a tree that's just been cut down. Yet she stands strong as an elephant standing its ground. Head hanging down, hands up in the sky, asking God, why? Why does she care so much? Why does she love so easily but get hurt so bad she's raising a village? With her mom in her ear telling her she isn't good enough while the man in the night come and does unspeakable things to her. But why does nobody believe the angel that fell from the sky? Why does nobody believe the angel that fell from the sky? Just to act like nothing ever happened and go on with her life, yet she's raising a village. As she tries to find a better version of herself, one day she hopes the village will accept her for her. she's raising a village.
Let's make some noise for Jada. Next up to the mic, we got Leilani. Everybody give it up for Leilani. Come on, let's get it. Make some noise. Come on, make some noise. As they make their way all the way to the stage. Oh, which one are y'all going? Which one of y'all going? All right, Leilani. Yeah. Huh?
Nobody.
Leilani.
Yeah, was it nobody?
Sorry. Yeah. Leilani.
Yeah.
Everybody clap up. Sorry, I be messing up sometimes. Leilani. Sorry, Leilani.
Hello, my name's Melanie Lasmedius, and yesterday I was inspired by all of you poets, and I wrote something, and I just finished it just now, so I might be a little Today I saw a woman so tired she stood atop the train tracks with a baby in her bag. I fixate on the grasp of the baby's fist over her fingers. The baby is small. All she knows is her mother, is all she knows. When I am afraid, I write. I search for the truth with the shovel of my pen and the cap of my mind. All I know is love. I write it everywhere, and I can't help myself. I see war, and I write of the infinity between the kiss of a mother's lips and her child's forehead, the kiss of forever and the kiss of goodbye. I write of the teary-eyed embrace of a father and son who will soon die as a soldier. My grandmother's violent words hit me like a kiss on the cheek, red and painful. But I write about her washing my hair when I am sick and her Vaseline-coated fingers under my nose. I write of the regretful pen ink on damp paper of a man unsuccessful in his expedition to bring his family to freedom, and the eternal love unable to reach the barren land of home. I fight with war paint as blush on my cheeks and my fists as my words. I will swing, but it will be with flowers. Thank you.
Y'all make some more noise for the poet. Yeah. N or M? M or N? N. Leilani. I'm saying it right? Leilani. Everybody clap it up for Leilani. I just want to make sure. I hate getting people's names wrong. Like, that's the most important job of a host, to get everyone's names right. So that's why I be so pressured to get it right. So thank you again for that poet. Next up, we got Leilani. There we go. I'm getting it right, y'all. Come on, clap some more. Make some noise. Clap it up. Yeah, make some noise. It's good. You don't want it to cover your face, though. Yeah. Come on, poet.
Hi, I'm Leilani. I wrote a poem called People Change Like Seasons. I wrote this poem when I was a freshman towards the end of high school because I found out that my friends that I thought were my friends started dating, and I was so upset because you're my best friend, why didn't you tell me? But I also wrote this poem for a boy that doesn't even look both ways before he crossed the street. So I don't. Anyways, people change like seasons. People change like seasons, my mother once told me. I mean, isn't it strange how you changed, even though we quote unquote fixed things? Now I'm staring at my phone waiting for a text from you, and it makes me feel like I should have left when I knew to, but I'm stuck with the girl that I grew into. I mean, she's okay until she's not. Drowning her thoughts on her things like what she could have done and what she did not. letting all that get to her head, forgetting who and what she actually was instead. Now you're calling out her name, but not getting any answer because you're calling for the girl she was when she could answer. And now you regret all those lies? And yes, I'm talking about the ones that made her feel so empty inside, only because you grew to realize that she was the one all along. But too bad now she's all gone. My mother once told me people change like seasons. I should have listened. Thank you.
Come on, there we go. Shout out to the poet again. All right. Before I bring an adult up here, could y'all make some more noise for all the youth that have touched this mic? Y'all can make some more noise for them. They did a great job. Fire. Yeah, there we go. So, I need y'all to make some noise for the next poet up here. A poet laureate in her own right, playwright, amazing musician, artist, just overall dope, creative person. Y'all give it up for Zaya. Come on, make some noise for Zaya, everybody.
She done been performing longer than me. She ought
How's everybody doing? Okay. Just a quick little introduction. I'm not gonna take too much time. I do go by Zaya, that's my stage name, but my real name is Deanna Lee. I am the Hampton Roads Youth Poet Coach, and I was the first Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate. And I actually had the pleasure, and I actually had the pleasure of coaching some of the great poets that are in here. So good to see you guys. I'm gonna do a poem, okay? And before I do this poem, it's an unapologetic piece. I was asked to give a piece of advice to the poets here. And the biggest thing I can say is to always be unapologetic. I think that that's always been like my thing from the day that I met Andre. Literally the first day I came in there and I did a poem that was like super personal to me. And from that moment in Pembroke Mall, auditioning to be a part of Teams with a Purpose, up until just going to DC and Philly and just all these different places that Mama D allowed us to go, I was just able to be unapologetic. Truly, like there are times where I'm screaming in Mama D's office on 12 and she's on 2 and she's just like letting me do it. And so it transferred over into my poetry, and that's why I can say to all of you, like, continue to be unapologetic, continue to be raw, continue to say what's on your heart, continue to say whatever you feel. And yeah, so that's what I'm about to do, okay? All right. I think that poetry is the only love that didn't give up on me, the one thing that didn't let me die. Speak it into existence that today is great, then it'll be true. I fear the unknown. Sometimes a lie just feels better than the truth. I am not okay. I tell you I am. Today I am good. Tonight I cry myself to sleep. In the morning I stare into the mirror with uncertainty. I question God's decisions sometimes. I know it's wrong. I have seen my reflection in boys who do not know how to be men yet and thought they could somehow feel the emptiness in my chest. People believe me to be carefree. I care too much. I love too hard. I say I hate things way too often. I forget to breathe. I use pills for temporary peace. I like the high. I hate my smile. I hate when people tell me to smile. I don't know who I am. I need security. Sitting still for too long gives me anxiety. Do I need anyone? I always feel really cold. I fear what the quiet will bring. I get dark thoughts. I miss my grandmother. I did not know her well, but I miss her from my mother. My mom is 4 shades lighter. I used to want to bleach my skin to look more like the kind of child she could call daughter. Never was persistent, but I'm still beautiful, right? That shouldn't have been a question, but crying doesn't fix anything, so how do you heal? Am I healed or hindered? Smile to keep from dying, I mean crying, does Jesus hear me? Should I stop praying or pray harder? I want to get saved again, but I'm not sure if I am pure enough for the church. I still can't admit what happened when I was 5. I am 20, I wish I could save the world. But even I am its victim. I regret venting sometimes because people think they know me, but they don't. I think poetry is the only love that didn't give up on me. The one thing that didn't let me die. It's a constant cycle. We say we want to break generational curses in the family, then become those curses ourselves. I struggle with control. They don't know that every day used to be a boxing match with the will to live, but here I am. I can't trust, but I fall like a bad habit every time, so I guess I trust too much. I know lies are lies, but I still pretend to believe them anyway. I know I have nothing left to give, but still choose to give everything. And then there's this mirror smirking at me, reminding me the real, reminding me that nothing can change the broken reflection, asking me, Dayana, when will you prepare yourself from the first casualty we endured? Keep going. A man can't fix those wounds, so who can fix them if all I ever was taught was that God is man, he is Jehovah, he is he. Everything goes back to him. I know these are thoughts that'll get me in trouble, so I hold them in my stomach like a bad cramp. Hold my secrets like a blanket at night because I'm too ashamed to tell anyone other than this pen. I can't breathe here. I keep trying to make sense of how my heartbreak connects to childhood trauma, how the mirror keeps reminding me, how poetry keeps letting me spill out all my imperfections. I think poetry is the only love that didn't give up on me, the only thing that didn't let me die. I keep trying to walk away from hurt, but how do I when my mama never left and my dad never said, I'm sorry. I think poetry is the only love that didn't give up on me, the one thing that didn't let me die. I said I never become that girl, then that girl became my necessary mask. I said I never let my mom down, then who have you become? Became a constant phrase like a chronic cough you don't get checked for. Am I still me? Am I still someone to be proud of? Am I still your daughter? Am I still your favorite child, your golden one? I thank poetry for being the only love that didn't give up on me, always waiting for me to call home.
Yeah, make some noise for Zaya. Yeah. Because y'all are so beautiful and inspiring, and y'all messages are so strong. We got some more poets that want to come up and perform. So we're going to give them the voice and the mic to do that. First poet up to the mic. Everybody clap it up. Make some noise for Eileen. Come on, come on. Make some noise, y'all. That's good?
Okay, hold on, let me find this. Yeah, okay, this is a poem about bad things that happen and also how the world sucks-ish. It's called it's called Queer Joy is Out, Queer Tragedy is back in. You will watch another mega depressing, tragic ending period piece full of lingering shots of white people in corsets and cravats staring at the back of each other's hands. You'll be late to class. Your dishwasher will break down. You'll text your friends about another rejection, about another time you were too scared to try, about the pretty boy in the cafeteria you stare at for 3 weeks, till you convince yourself that he, like most of the world, will never want you. You'll be caught out in another thunderstorm. Your favorite clothes will get torn and lost. You'll be canceled en masse on Twitter for being bad bisexual representation. You will call your parents. Your packages will go missing and you will fall victim to a USPS scam, and IRS employees will secretly make fun of your tax returns. Your favorite song will get popular on TikTok. Your printer will run out of ink. You will spill soup. People you love will leave you at the frame of a scary door, and you, towing the line and crying out to nothing but the drywall, shaking, will wait until you get tired of standing, then tired of sitting, tired of lying down. Your entire body is a single piece of tendon deep ache. You will have to go on another grocery store run and consider the rising price of raspberries, or how the only beverages worth buying are stocked exclusively at H-Mart, where mooncakes are on sale even in April. Even when you have been stranded 16 years in stormy American seaport, nowhere else going, you will lose a fight over half-price bread and another to the dying crustaceans in the seafood section. You will sit in the parking lot and remember wanting to kill yourself on the asphalt there, but you can't. You cannot die here. This lot is not your grave. You still have to drive yourself home over and over again.
Wow. Make some more noise for Eileen. Next up on the mic, we got Phoenix. Come on. Make some noise for Phoenix, y'all.
That's good.
This poem is titled, How Do You Write a Poem About Home? A poem about home never truly stays a poem about home. It becomes a poem about how the wind hits the windows in your room and how you can see the first rays of sun through your curtains. It becomes a poem about how every spring the same birds come and nestle in the branches of the oak in your front yard. It becomes a poem of how you know every crack in your driveway or how you know the name of every dog in your neighborhood. You begin to think about how you don't know the way home, but you can remember everything you see to make your way back. You begin to think about how you've attached memories to certain restaurants and how you've attached certain places to certain people. You can't go anywhere without seeing everyone. You've seen the same people for 16 years, so this poem is about them too. This is a poem about all your neighbors and all your friends. This is a poem about all your teachers and all your classmates. This is a poem about how every class you've ever taken and every test you've ever failed. This is a poem about childhood crushes and childish heartbreaks. This is a poem about your father, your mother, your sisters, and your brothers. This is a poem about every late night and every early morning. This is a poem about every sunset you've ever seen and every sunrise you've missed. You could even say this is a poem about God. In reality, this is a poem about how much you'll miss everything when it's all said and done. How much you'll miss the hallways of your high school and the tables at lunch. How much you'll miss passing notes in class and laughing under your breath. How much you'll miss all the crazy lessons and the nearly impossible tests. How you'll miss seeing the same people you've seen for the past years, because maybe in some reality, you consider them your friends. They'll grow up, you'll grow up, the city will grow up, your house will grow up, everything may grow up and leave, but those memories will stay. Those feelings, emotions, songs, laughters, tears, and life will stay. No matter how far you wander, you'll still be able to see the faces of your kindergarten class. No matter how far you go, you'll still hear the voices of your friends. No matter what, you'll always have a place to return to. No matter what, you will still have those memories to return to. You'll consider this a poem to life and time. Not to its twisted ways and difficult turns, but to its ability to bring people together. To tear us apart, but to seam us side by side. To allow us to feel things we thought we could no longer feel again. And to find our way back to cities we thought we would never see again. A poem about home never stays a poem about home. It transforms into a poem about family, friends, and memories. It changes into a poem about never forgetting yourself and the people who make you you. It becomes a poem about everything you miss and the time you'll never be able to make up. It lingers as a poem about everything you can remember all at once, but it never stays a poem about home. Thank you.
Let's make some more noise in Phoenix. Yeah. All right. Next poet up. Y'all make some noise for Yana. I know y'all might be getting a little restless, but come on, clap it up. Let's get it. Let's get it.
Yeah, I got it. You got it. Thank you. Hi, my name is Yana, and before I start, I got a question for you. Is anybody in here a firstborn, like the first generation of y'all families? More? Any more? That's it? For real? Well, if y'all a firstborn daughter, this is for y'all. As the firstborn daughter in the family, we are known for being the hardest to love, when in fact, we are the easiest once you show us you care. Whew. People expect us to be fine when time passes by. We could be independent and not depend on anyone, but behind these bars is the fragile little girl needing assistance, reassurance, and love. Oh, and once we love above and beyond. Firstborn daughters in romantic relationships are either too tough to handle because we were built to be tough in front of our families, or too soft and clingy like myself. We haven't experienced depending on someone before. Having a big heart who's scared to give it to a person because we were told you don't need anyone but yourself. Being a girl who's a hopeless romantic, watching princess movie, hoping for a happily ever after. Nevertheless, a girl who wants to be loved, who grew up in a household who didn't love but fought to be heard. If you are dating a firstborn daughter, please be patient with them. Be their peace and not another battle she has to fight. Thank you.
Y'all make some noise for my Yana one more time. Yeah. Yeah, I'm a firstborn son. You just gotta take it easy with us, okay? Take it easy with us. All right. So, can we please make some noise for every poet that touched this stage? Come on, make some noise. All right. Great. So, before we get into the awards and the ceremony and all of that jazz, I want to bring up Miss Jackie Glass, Delegate Jackie Glass. Sorry. Can we put some respect on the name? Sometimes I just like to call her, you know what yeah, grandma.
No, you take it off. I did it because I'm my daddy's firstborn, so I'm independent. I'll start with business, right? So I am Delegate Jackie Glass. I represent the 93rd District of the House of Delegates. I'm a state representative, a whole little politician up here, right? For those of you that don't know, I get the great fortune of being able to honor the folks who are part of this competition and are awarded at the state level. So every year that this has happened, at least since the first Youth Corps Laureate, TWP has allowed me to exercise my privilege of showing the work of these teams on the state level. So I did want to recognize two of the awardees from last year. That is Jesus and Irene. Where she is? Irene is gone. Where's she? Y'all better stand up. Okay. These two young ladies were. They deserve it. They deserve it. They were Youth Corps Laureate ambassadors for 2023, and so I'll have a huge proclamation that will be signed by the General Assembly that will be delivered to each of you. It works backwards because I can't do it until the first of the year, so whoever wins this year, the next year you'll get it from me because we like to have the whole state recognize their work in service. That is not a small thing. I had this whole speech about the botanical gardens and this guy, Frederick, I hope I'm saying his name, Hewitt. He's the reason why Frederick Hewitt, how he's like this young dude writer that wanted this vision of having this botanical gardens and how all these Black women came in and did the work and it took this vision and he's why we got all these daggone crepe myrtles around this city. As a mother, I think I'll step back from the delegate role and say I see a lot of parents and loved ones of these poets, and I've got the opportunity to address the poets directly for your service. It is a beautiful thing. But as a mother of a poet, I want to say to the parents, I so understand your plight of dealing with a tortured soul in its own way. And I know that it can be very challenging, and they're so gifted with words. That it almost can feel like disrespect when it is not. I am hoping that as the loved ones and parents of these poets sat in this room and listened to these words, remember when we were teenagers, and maybe we didn't have the power of the pen to help us see it through. Maybe we had nothing. Maybe you had supportive parents or a shoulder to cry on. They are dealing with things, and I'm saying this to the poets as well, because I have a call to responsibility as a politician to do stuff. They're seeing things unlike we've ever seen. School was a safe place for us, most of us, right? The park, all these freedoms that we have been snatched beneath them, and they have to find ways to connect. And thank the heavens that they found the pen and paper. So I hope that we leave from this space as lovers of these poets who hurt our feelings on a daily basis, I hope we find space to give them grace. I hope that you find space to allow them to write to you, with you, and about you, no matter how it feels. We don't get to choose what they take away from the world that we give them, but we do get to choose how we respond to it. So I want to thank you for allowing me to hold this space. And I'll say this again to the poets. My job is to do stuff, right? Legislatively, I heard so many things in there that are possibilities. Food, and I think Mama Dee talked about it. Give services for people who have dealt with assaults. Mental health, right? It's our job. So I am hopeful. This is a call in, right? Because I believe in calling me in before you call me out. This is a call in to hold us more accountable, which you already do, but also a call in to be the adults when you get there that you wanted us to be. And I thank you for your time.
Let's make some more noise for Delegate Jackie Bless. One more time. All right. So, what we're about to do now is get ready for the award ceremony. First up, I want to call all the judges that have judged throughout the whole YPL process. Can I get y'all to the stage real quick, please? Well, to the flowers, over there to the flowers, to the right. Let's clap it up for our judges. All right. And so when I call this group of people up, y'all make a lot of noise. Can I get every poet, writer that applied to YPL, both for Virginia and the Hampton Roads area on stage, please? Make some noise, like I said, let's go. Let's get it. Come on, our future is right here. Keep it on this side. It's not nobody way. All right. Y'all can slide more this way. Slide more this way so they can fit y'all in here. There we go. There we go. Come on, slide more this way. Yeah. Y'all ain't gotta slide. Here. Slide. There we go. Come on. Make some noise for our poets. So once poets, DJ Lee, turn me down just a little bit. Poets, once you get your flower, I want you to come up here. I want you to come up here and say your name, your age, and what city you coming from, okay? All right, so once y'all get y'all flowers and all of that, we're gonna say y'all names, y'all ages, and the cities that y'all from, okay? All right.
No back line. We want to see all of y'all.
I see.
There's some flowers missing. Yeah, they're coming. They're coming. Let's wait till everybody scoot around. Yeah, like a little U. Darian, move around a little. Yeah.
Oh, you're making a half circle.
Half circles. Everybody.
Yeah.
Families, take pictures.
Please, let me get out y'all way, because y'all the beautiful people. Let's go. Which one is the long one, Jalee? The blue one? Because we're gonna literally have to pass it. All right. All right. So, y'all ready? Everybody got a flower, Mama D? Gosh, I don't got it. I said gosh. I can't. It's tangled up. Hey, Tran, hold that orange cord up real quick, please, so I can. No, I'm about to. I just had to unravel. Y'all hear me? Name, age, and what city you from?
My name's Miriam or Mimi, and I'm 18 and I'm from Norfolk, Virginia.
Big mama.
Myra, I'm 15 and I'm from Norfolk, Virginia.
There we go.
I'm Chloe, I'm 18, I'm from Fairfax.
There we go. Fairfax in the building.
I'm Selma, I am 19 and I'm from Chesapeake, Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm Fairuz, I'm 16 and I'm from Chester, Virginia.
Yeah.
I'm Yana, I'm 17 and I'm born and raised in Norfolk, Virginia.
Go ahead. YOLO. Hi guys, I'm Trinity Parker and I'm 17. Oh, Norfolk.
Hi, my name is Jada, and I'm 17, about to turn 18, and I'm from Norfolk, Virginia.
Hi, I'm Irene. I'm 18 and I'm from Virginia Beach.
I'm Jay, I'm 15, and I'm from Newport News.
Good news.
I'm Eileen, and I'm 17, and I'm from Falls Church.
My name is Duran, I'm 17, I'm from Norfolk.
I'm Quan, I'm 18, I'm from Norfolk, I'm about to turn 19.
I'm so sorry. I'm Leilani. I'm 16 and I'm from Norfolk.
I'm Grace, I'm 17, and I'm from Virginia Beach.
I'm Nalani Lasmedius, I'm 18, and I'm from Virginia Beach as well.
I'm Ella, I'm 18, and I'm also from Virginia Beach.
I'm Phoenix, I'm 16 and I'm from Chesapeake.
I'm Noelle, I'm 18 and I'm from Richmond.
I'm Jada, I'm 18 and I'm from Richmond as well.
That's all the poets. All right. Everybody clap it up again. Make some noise for all the poets that are back to the HRYPL program. So, can I get y'all to take a seat for me again, please? I appreciate y'all. Did everybody get a good picture? All right. I'm going to just say yeah for y'all. All right. All right, next up, can we clap it up again for Mama D?
Hey fam, so trying to get that light out of my eyes. So this is the moment where we recognize the Youth Poet Laureate for the state and also for Hampton Roads. But before we do that, I need y'all young people to hear this about the responsibility that comes with these titles of Laureate and Ambassador. And you will have to sign an agreement, and your parent would have to sign the agreement as well. So the Youth Poet Laureate is going to represent the entire state and the entire region that you fall under. Hampton Roads region was expanded because there was no poet laureate programs that went up to the Eastern Shore and up through the Richmond, Williamsburg area. So we were asked to embrace that whole area. So even though the title Hampton Roads is what is called, whoever has those titles will represent all of that region. And so, and then state, the entire state of Virginia. And so with that comes a commitment to showing up. You will be asked to speak at different things. The commitment is you have to. So don't accept the title if you can't do these few very simple things. You have to, at least 4 times throughout your entire year, commit and follow through on whatever is asked of you. I mean, you don't have to say yes to every single thing, but 4 things is required of you. We always look for monetary compensation. Whenever anyone asks for a Youth Poet Laureate or an ambassador to do anything, we ask for them to compensate you. And if we go with you, to compensate our travel with you. So that is the ask. It doesn't always turn out to be a yes, and you get to say, well, no, I can't volunteer this time if they don't have the resources. So that's a number 1 commitment, is to showing up. If you are moving outside of the state within the span of this 1 year, consider that, because that requirement is to travel back to this either region or within the state to do the work that you're committing yourselves to do as poet laureates or ambassadors. And we don't direct your voice. We give you opportunities to speak to the things that you care for and care about. And yeah, it's expanding. But I really wanted to say that that is a responsibility, that you're not just representing yourself, and it's not a platform for mere poets, because 50% of the judging, not 25 or 10, but half of it was for your civic and social engagement, like where do you go to work on these things you talk about. So just wanting everybody to know, 50% of the judging was your community service, your activist work, your social justice work, and the other half is your poetic voice. And during this year, if your poetic voice needs cultivating further, we're going to be here to help that make that happen, and we're going to create platforms for you. So take the role and the responsibility seriously, and let it be a privilege, because you stood up here with all the other young people who also applied. You're the representative for their voices as well, because they will not have the same opportunities. But all of you who applied will have the opportunity to be a part of the 4th annual Creative Tongues Anthology, Volume 4 of the anthology. And also, the anthology is edited by last year it was Irene, and Selma started, but school took her away. So Irene was the editor. So we look for an editor within this body, and that's not confined to the ones who win titles, but inside of your space, we're going to look to you to say, does anyone have the talent and the time? And we pay you to edit the anthology. And that's an opportunity that's for all. So with no further ado, we're going to start naming names. Can we have Delegate Glass come up, and Youth Poet Laureate Ambassador YPL Coach Diana Lee come up, and Nathan Richardson come up, and Krista, will you come up? And I'm gonna pass this microphone to you first, and you up here. The 4 of them will present to you.
You got the mic. Carrie, come this way. So the sun is come this way. Is that good?
Will present. I'll hand you one. They're gonna pass the mic. Will you pass the mic that you'll start presenting the ambassadors for Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate. When your name is called, you can come up and accept your certificate and stand with the person who's representing you. Take the photo.
This is for Hampton Roads. Okay, so we are starting with Hampton Roads ambassadors. The first Youth Poet Laureate ambassador for 2024-2025 is Duran Glass III.
All right, now we're gonna announce the second. Our second Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate Ambassador of the 2024 through 2025 year is Salma Amru.
The third Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate Ambassador for 24-25 is Phoenix Banks. Phoenix Banks.
And the fourth Hampton Roads Youth Poet Laureate Ambassador for 2024-2025 is Daquan Garnett.
Mama D, do you want to come get pictures? You need to come up here in the middle because you're the woman. Come on, right here. Everybody get their pictures.
Thank you, poets. We appreciate you. Thank you, judges and supporters, for presenting them. We're gonna invite the next four up to present the ambassadors for the state of Virginia. Can you four come up? You can introduce yourself and we'll get your awardee certificate.
Hey, I'm Mrs. Carter. I'm Norfolk Public School teacher and community advocate.
Hi, I'm Cheryl Cooley, president of the Poetry Society of Virginia.
Hi, I'm Trina Coleman, and I work for Capital Group, which is a big sponsor of TWP, and I am also on the board of Teen with a P.
Good afternoon, I'm Michelle Sims, and I'm the Assistant Executive Director at
I am proud to announce the first Virginia Youth Poet Laureate Ambassador, Grace Puma.
The second Virginia Youth Poet Laureate is Duran Glass.
The third Virginia Youth Poet Laureate Ambassador is Chloe Lee.
The next Virginia Youth Poet Laureate Ambassador is Farouj Basharat.
Just those two, you could say that they take a special picture. Okay.
I want to call two of the ambassadors back up. These came close. They were close seconds. So Farouj Basharat, please come up, and Daquan Garnett. We want to take a special picture with them.
I think the winners have to be announced. Oh, all the judges.
Can I have all the Teens with a Purpose staff up here for the winners?
Can we get all the teams with a purpose staff up to the stage? Y'all make some noise. Y'all say, people, individuals, and collective as a group work very hard. Mhm.
6:30 or 6 to 8, and we were gonna have dinner.
Yep.
But we're also gonna live stream.
Yep.
We can't be there in person.
So if you want to join,
One for the coach, Guyana Lee,
Wednesday, yeah, to start the HRYP getting the team ready. Wednesday, that's the first meeting. Is that good? Yep. All right. So Wednesday at 6 o'clock at the Teen Center, and also through Zoom and also live, we're gonna be talking about the poetry team. That's gonna be our first meeting. So if you got named, be on the team, and also are interested in the team, please come through. Also, we have. Yeah, Brave New Voices is July, and we're getting ready for that. So I just said that. And what was that last thing?
April 27th.
Thank you. Yes, April 27th is our season finale for poetry season. That's where we bring all the schools that we engage throughout the year, all the poets, poet laureates. So all of our ambassadors, people who applied to the program, please show up and show out. We're going to be hitting y'all up. See if y'all want to perform, maybe even do some workshops for our teens, the middle schoolers, and things like that. All right. And before we go, we want to make sure we're taking pictures, mingling with each other, networking, because poetry is a community. Like Irene said, we're trying to make this community better. All right. So thank y'all for allowing us to be here. Thank y'all for spending y'all a beautiful Sunday with us. Let's give a huge thanks to Norfolk Botanical Gardens for allowing us to be here. Yeah. Take pictures in the garden. We're going to be walking around taking pictures in the garden as well. Yeah. And y'all have a good day. Thank y'all. Let's get it. Oh, my bad. Poets. Sorry. Sorry. My bad. It was like 14 things y'all did. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was trying to do it before we